So when it comes to renovating, a lot of people do what you do. They say, okay, I want to renovate this home. I cannot do it all right now, whether that is for budget reasons or what's happening in your life at the moment. So you split it up into steps, and that's what you've done.
Exactly.
Of course, using your organizational Bible, the binders.
It's the best way to save money and to stay on track. Like, we did the entire house in 2 weeks. Start to finish, a whole house, furniture, you name it, flooring, painting.
Wow.
You have to be very organized, and you also have to know what the big picture is, so that way you're not wasting money. Like, I'm being reused the same furniture, I'll be reusing the flooring in other places. So the way to do that is create your big picture, and then break it into whatever, I call them phases, because for us it's phases. So of course, yes, I use binders, because those of you know, binders are my way of organizing everything. So the phase 1 has all the plans, and it's also where you keep these things, like, in case I forget what paint color, you know, in 6 months I used in the house, it's right here, Benjamin Moore wedding veil. I've got the paint chip waiting for it. All the receipts of every single thing that I bought, no matter where we bought them, it's all in the binder. That house is done now, that little makeup job. It wasn't a reno, we didn't do anything hard, like no walls or anything like that. It was all pretty. That's done, so now that gets filed. I don't even need that binder anymore. We're now focusing on what the next phase of the life of this house is, and it's going to be a massive, massive renovation. So it gets its own binder. And I put a little piece of paper here to hide the picture because I know what it's going to look like, but I kind of want to keep it a secret. And in this is where we're going to track all the information we have and all the notes and all of our ideas, and eventually then into, you know, invoices and receipts and everything in that binder. So everything's in one place. You can't go wrong. Binders can literally rule your life. They rule mine, and it's the best way to organize everything.
And I know it's going to be an incredible transformation, and you will see it all on this show. We can't wait to see the final look. Before we get there, though, outdoor entertaining can be really fun, especially when you see what is trending in accessories. I mean, you've got this gorgeous color happening here. So walk us through what you've brought in.
Excellent point. Color, color, color. We're desperate in the warm months. We just want that impactful color. Well, this year you're getting it. There is so much color out there. This kind of collection here, I've divided it pretty much into 2 trends. So, and then there's different ways of interpreting it. All of this here, I call this the global trend. So this is inspired by your travels or your dreams of traveling. This is pulling influences from different parts of the world. So we've got the ikat prints. That's a really bold, strong print. Someone that is appealed to that might do every single piece in that. They just want to go big. If you want to tame it down a little bit, we've got mini mosaics are super, super hot. So mosaics are always often shown in the bigger pieces. Take them down into this mini print, and that might be a little much altogether. Mix it in with some of the solids. This also works really well with all that oceany, water-themed stuff. If you've already got corals, or you've got, you know, little fish plates or octopus like this little cutie right here, you don't have to go buy brand new everything. That's a waste of money. You want to incorporate trends into what you already have. So this one's a good one for that. Probably my personal favorite, because I love the muted colors, is the Moroccan prints here.
That's beautiful.
I absolutely love that collection. It's a little bit more softer tones, just in that interpretation. It does come in vibrance as well. But this is nice and soft, so it's really, again, easy to incorporate if you already have the blues and whites going on. Pop a couple of these into your table just to bring those, you know, the updated trends and a little something new. You can spoil yourself.
I think so. Get a few little add-ons. And just a note, if you are getting anything for outdoor entertaining, get lots of trays. You are going in and out. You will never have too many trays to be transporting all of that stuff from inside to outside and back in again.
Melamine is a hardier material. You can barely tell sometimes that they're actually outdoor plates.
You can't tell.
No, you can't. They've always got a good weight to them. They tend to have a glossy finish. Now, if we go over here to this other, the other kind of set of trends,
it's like citrus.
I'll start with the materials. This is bamboo material, and I love it. It's got this brush kind of non-glossy tone to it, and it feels almost like stoneware. Do you know what stoneware is? It feels like that. It doesn't have that shine to it. I just love it, and it's totally sustainable. So we're dealing with a super eco-friendly material here, so I love that material.
It feels good.
Now, all of these kind of plates and all of these things land under the exotics. So we're always craving that kind of exotic flair in the summer. If you don't live somewhere there's palm trees, we want them in our life anyways, in some way. So you can have everything. You remember last year it was really big on flamingos and pineapples. Okay, well, they're still around. We still love flamingos. Like that's my spirit animal. I love flamingos. So they're not going anywhere. They're tall and pink. I mean, hello.
That's totally, they're you. You, Shones.
I totally relate. got friends this year. So let's bring in their friends of exotic birds like hummingbirds and the toucan. And you want to bring those in. And instead of the pineapples, we've got cactuses.
Yes, cacti.
So you want to bring those in to kind of update that. Then when you go from this, you can get into these kind of South American, almost like an Aztec print.
Yes.
Again, we're drawing in that global feel, and it's also the exotics. But for those people who don't want that big impactful color that just kind of slaps you in the face, they've got really good, like a black and white, very graphic way of doing it, which I think brings it down to a more comfortable level for maybe an urban person, or somebody who just isn't comfortable with the intense color. And you pull your color from the rims. So clearly any of these plates, you know, can go with them, the yellows or the greens. So you can have that splash of color. Not everything has to be black and white.
I'm almost waiting for them to come out with a line of just ivory melamine plates. Because like I have yet to see that. There's always a pattern.
Honey, I'll hook you up.
I would get the
they're out there.
I would get that, and then I would switch out my patterns. You know, when I wanted to get myself a treat for dishes, because that way you're not buying as many of the pattern. And you're layering them in with the white plates. I use my real white plates with the outdoor.
I was just going to say that. That's the best. You can totally, because these are such high quality, and you can barely tell the difference.
Yes.
For sure. If you've got some beautiful colored side plate that you really love, absolutely, or main plate, it doesn't matter. Mix them all together and have fun. Just bring in those punches of the season.
Well, I know that you're dying to know where all this came from. Shoana, you got this all from PC Home. Thank you to them for all of these incredible trends. And